Hello everyone and welcome to the KRPRC Moto 3 Round 2. We are at Brno for Round 2 of the Moto 3 Class Championship. So today we have 8 riders, which is a couple more than what we did at Round 1, so availability has gotten a little bit better, which is a good sign. So I will try and commentate as much as I can through qualifying, but I can't promise full commentary, as obviously it's a bit difficult to make a qualifying session exciting. So I'll try my best, but yeah, and I'm also eating my food as well, so excuse me if you can hear me eating in the background. So we have any new riders didn't race last week. I think Finley didn't race last week. He's a really good rider. Who's on the Red Bull KTM bike. He's definitely one to watch. And who else didn't race last week? Harrison Day, I want to say. So Deo is definitely a rider to watch. He had 3 podiums in the KTM Cup we held earlier on this week. So he's definitely a rider to look out for. There's a couple of the boys just practicing the long lap now, just in case they do accidentally pick up 1 or 2. So I will try to figure out. Oh, so there's a bit of a group going on there. So oh, Kaelan just. We'll try to figure out who is first on track. Looks to be Tom. So I'll jump on board with Tom to let you have a little. Oh, it's not Tom actually. I apologise. It is HP. So I'll let you jump on board with HP and let you have a little listen and a little watch. So HP looks to be really good so far on this lap. So so let's have a look at some of the other boys. We have VR46 Jack is also making his debut on the Red Bull KTM this weekend with Finley. So both Red Bull KTM riders are actually available this weekend, which is very, very good to see. Harrison Day just pulling to the side for Finley with a Andrea Iannone inspired helmet, it looks like. So it's very nice helmet from Harrison. We have Rossi, Tom, HP. So HP just comes around the final corner to set the first lap of the session. Will it be under 2 minutes and 2:03.4? So it was a good base lap for HP to try and improve on. I see a couple of the other boys now on red sectors as well. So it's Kaelan and Henry Mack just coming across the line. Henry Mack does go pole with a 2:01.5 and Kaelan goes 2:02.2 as he just slides up the inside of Henry into turn 1. Tom has also jumped to 4th place. As you can just see in the background there. Finley with a 203.2 jumps in front of HP. So Finley jumping onto the front row for his debut race, I think. I think he didn't race last. Oh, Henry just looking at the inside. Finley's invalidated his lap time. So if we just jump on board with Henry Mack, can see how close he is getting to Kaelan. You know, he thinks better of it. He's and I think that's his lap invalidated. Yes, it is. Yeah, I see Finley coming into turn 5, just behind Kaelan and Henry. Someone's gone down. Who has gone down? Rossi. So as the championship stands, it's Kaelan leading with the Liqui Moly team in first place in the team standings. Obviously we only had round 1, so it's wherever they finish last race is the standings at the moment, but it can change this race with everyone chopping and changing positions. So HP is just invalidated his lap time again. Kaelan is improving on his lap, so as Henry's just behind him, just pulling into the pits. So Kaelan just comes out onto the start finish, comes across the line. Does he improve enough? 202 point flat. So I'll just turn my game audio up. That should be a bit better for the stream. So Harrison Day does have 204.3. It's just enough to put him into 5th place on the second row. Just going past his teammate now. So look towards the back. I don't think Jack has hit a lap yet. He's just in the pits. Harrison Day is just in the pits. I think he's just run out a bit of fuel. So a couple of the riders have just pulled into the pits after their first stint. So halfway through the session they'll fuel up, put some new tyres on, and hopefully get back out to set a better lap. But we see HP and Kaelan are the only ones out, and Rossi, sorry, and Jack is just exiting pit lane. So there's only a few of them that have stayed on track. So Finley and Harrison Day are just coming out the pits to get back round on their out lap and try to set a flying lap. Gotta say, Finley's helmet goes really nicely with that bike. It's a really nice helmet, to be fair. Let's go through some of the riders and have a look at their helmets and numbers. So starting with Rossi. So just plain and simple black suit, black gloves, black number with the all white helmet. Very clean. Goes with the bike well. Not too bright, not too not too boring. It's pretty clean. Harrison Day. I gotta say, I do like this helmet a lot with the Iannone inspired Nolan helmet. So and his iconic number 15 as well. So his colours go really nice for the bike. VR46 Jack. Very nice number on the front of that KTM. Also with a nice white KYT helmet. It does complements the boots and the white. Tom with the yellow number 2 and the all white boots and gloves. Very nice. Still got the Red Bull KTM helmet on. HP. Very nice colours by HP. Matching the white boots and gloves with the matching leopard helmet KYT with the black and grey and yellow number 10. So it stands out nicely on the front of the bike. I can't see Henry's in the pits. We just have a look at Finley's. Oh yeah, Finley's goes really nice for the bike, to be fair. This matches perfectly. So Kalen is I gotta say, this is one of my favourites. Yeah, it just stands out. Stands out a lot on the front of the KTM, especially with the helmet with the flower design and the light blue. Goes very, very well with it. Well, it doesn't go with the KTM, but stands out very, very nicely. So let's get back to the timing. So Finley is improving in sector 1. As Tom just goes through yellow flag, and that will invalidate his lap time. So yeah, Finley's just coming through sector 1, coming into turn 5 and 6, the double right-hander, sweeping right-hander into the long loop area. So can Finley jump in front of Kalen and get on P2 of the first row? He is 1.7 seconds off of Henry. I think Kalen's a little bit closer than that, maybe 6/10. But we'll have to wait and see when he crosses the line. Rossi does cross the line and gets a 2-minute 4.2. So a lot of riders now getting their times down a lot. So the grid's getting closer and closer. So we'll definitely see some close racing. Definitely the turn 1 anyway. It's a really, really wide track for the Moto3 bike. So there will be a lot of battling going on. Finley is still up into sector 2 as we're now on Jack, who's just invalidated his lap time. So is Tom. So we'll go back to Finley, who is improving as he comes up Horsepower Hill into the final chicane type left right onto the start finish straight. So can he get a nice clean drive out of the last corner? Will he improve? Don't think he does, no. So he must have lost a bit of time in the last sector there. HP is improving. He's okay, so HP on Finley. HP is only 1/10, or maybe even like half a tenth. Well, a tenth and a half behind Finley. So can HP jump onto the front row? If he can keep this lap time clean and steady, he'll be able to nick Finley's front row. So as he comes now down towards the chicane corkscrew type, very, very tight turn 11 and 12. It can also catch you out a lot, especially on the Moto3 bike with the big curbs. So as he just comes into the last corners now, we have, I think it's Henry Mack just in front of him. Oh, big wobble on into the last corner, so that will be his lap time gone. So HP unfortunately loses out on this lap, on this time round, so he will try and go back round and get another lap in. Finley is also improving in sector 2. So is Jack and Tom. Oh, Tom just clips the grass on the inside and does go down. And Jack is just behind him, so... Oh, that was very close. Jack's still valid on his lap time, so I'm not sure if he's set a time yet or not. I haven't seen anything pop up on his name, but just wait and see till he comes across the line, and then we can... So Finley is also up on his time. Where is Finley? Is he in front? Yes, comes across the line, and think he does improve, 202.9. Yeah, he does. He's improved by nearly 4/10, so he has improved. So as we now see Jack coming across the line, he sets a 2-minute 5.4, so he does jump in front of Tom. So Tom and Jack will have one last shot at trying to improve their lap time. As we now switch to Harrison Day, who is also on 2 orange sectors. So can he jump onto the front row, as he is on the second row at the moment. So coming up Horsepower Hill, Henry Mack and someone are very close. Henry Mack and HP, I want to say, yeah. Henry Mack and HP. HP just runs on the curb. Henry Mack will pull out and stop the lap. So Harrison Day just comes across the line. Will he improve and will he jump anyone? Yes, jumps in front of Rossi. So he starts from the middle of the second row. Don't think anyone else is on times at the moment. Kalen is on, just coming towards the end of his lap, but he is not improving. So he will cross the line in second for the moment. Rossi behind him, his teammate. So I think it's just Jack and Tom at the minute on left on laps, where they're close together on track. So as we now jump on board with Jack coming up to the chicane. Oh, he just clips the. Oh, nope. Maybe there's a bit of a lag. No, we will not be restarting because of Rossi's long lap, as it was because of contact with another rider. So Rossi will keep his long lap as he made contact with someone else. So Jack and Tom now just coming into the, oh, I think Jack's run out of fuel. So Tom just coming across the line. Can he jump back in front of Jack across the line? And he does not improve. So just confirm the times. So we have Henry Mack on pole position. I think, did he take pole in Termas? I can't remember, to be honest. But Henry Mack on pole position. We have Kalen, the championship leader, in P2. Finley in P3. HP in 4th. Harrison in 5th. So the two Leopard bikes right next to each other on the second row, with Rossi rounding off the second row, with Jack and Tom on the third row rounding off the grid. So as we get closer to the race start, we now move to the grid and wait for everyone to ready up, and then we can go racing around Brno. So for any of you that didn't watch the KTM Cup, I will now just read off, well, I'll just kind of give you a little bit of a recap or a summary on how the Cup went. So round 1 was at Red Bull Ring in Austria, with Henry Mack missing out on qualifying and having to start from the back of the grid. However, Henry Mack did take the win. He passed, I think I want to say 9 riders, and managed to take the win at Red Bull Ring for round 1. Round 2, Mazzano, was obviously another win for Henry Mack, where he claimed the KTM Cup win. Obviously he won the 2 out of 3 races, so it made it impossible for anyone else to win. And round 1, the top 3 were Henry Mack, Finley Cottenham and Harrison Day. Round 2, Mazzano, was Henry Mack, Haz Sutton and Harrison Day. Round 3, it was Henry Mack taking the win to do the triple in the Cup, Harrison Day and Haz Sutton again. So Haz Sutton and Harrison Day have quite a reputation, well, same as Henry, for taking podiums on the Moto3 bike. So let's see what they can do today here at Brno. So as it looks to be everyone's readied up, we now move to the grid and see who can get the whole shot into turn 1. So Henry Mack with his pink 31 and his real life replica helmet on the CF Moto Aspar bike, with Kalen in P2, the championship leader. So as the lights come on and the lights are out, oh, Kalen had an awful start. Harrison Day had one of the best starts, I think. Finley also had a good start down to turn 1. Kalen's just gone backwards. It's down to turn 1 now. Who's out up the inside? Looks to be like HP is looking up the inside. not much contact there, so that's very good. Oh, a bit of a... Oh, someone's just in the gravel there. Don't know who that was. Someone is in the gravel. I think it might have been Kalen. Yep, it was Kalen. So down into turn 3, sorry. It's hard to see who's who from here. But Henry's still in the lead, with Rossi making his way up to P3. Rossi now just slides underneath HP, so he has made the pass on HP for P2. So can he try and take his long lap early and try and hit the pace again? Or as Tom just goes down in the back and takes Harrison Day out as well, I think. Yeah, Harrison Day just gets collected by Tom's bike. So will Rossi take his long lap early? No. Henry Mack picking up a track limits warning very early on. So Finley's currently sat in third. We have HP and Kalen right behind him, lining up a move. As HP just trying to get the exit. As he pulls to the left hand side of him, round the outside. Can Finley hold him off? On the brakes, starting to turn. No. So HP will... Oh, it just goes very wide there. Kalen's also looking up the inside now. As HP just goes back up the inside of Finley. He certainly will run a bit wide, so Finley will get the run. Oh, they've just caught up to Rossi a lot, so I think Rossi may have made a little bit of a mistake there, as he lost a couple of tenths on Henry. So I think he's just had a bit of a front end moment, as Kalen's looking around the outside of his teammate. But Rossi does run a bit wide, so no, Rossi hangs on, but he will have the drive onto the start finish. Yeah. So as Kalen now sets his eyes on HP in P2, trying not to let Henry get away from him. As HP just runs a bit wide, so Kalen just trying to sneak up the inside of HP, with Rossi just closely behind trying to get slipstream, and Finley just goes into the gravel there. Kalen now pulls out the slipstream of HP. Will he get him on the brakes? Down to turn 3 again, sorry. Yes, he will, but HP will get the cut back. HP just making very, very small contact with the inside of Kalen's bike. Oh, as Rossi and Finley just make a bit of contact down into turn 5. So Kalen from P8 at the start of lap 1 and up to P2, so he's made up 6 positions in the space of a lap or half a lap. So Rossi's now under attack from the fellow KTM rider Finley, as Rossi just defends on the inside, but Finley will have the run down to turn 10, the Kevin Schwantz corner, as HP has passed Kalen on the inside somewhere. So Kalen now pulls back out to the right hand side. Will he get him on the brakes? HP just holds her on the outside, but Kalen will have the inside line. Will HP try and get the cut back? No, he'll try and just square off and take the inside line. No, he's not close enough. So Finley is still trying to get past Rossi at this moment in time. As we look a bit further back, with Harrison just behind this little group coming up Horsepower Hill. So is Jack and Tom. So these boys ain't too far away from this group if one of them makes a mistake, as Finley does try and go on the outside of Rossi, I think. HP has passed Kalen again, as Finley is now up the inside of Rossi across the start finish to start lap 3. Rossi just trying to defend or attack Finley into turn 1. Oh, as Kalen goes very wide there. Rossi's up the inside now. Henry Mark does receive another track limits warning. So does Rossi. We now switch to Kalen and HP coming down into turn 3. Oh, as HP's just on the inside, Kalen does have to sit up and give him some room. All this battling is letting Henry Mack just creep away. So these boys trying to work together to try and keep Henry in their reach. So this is all just helping Henry. But Rossi does have a long lap as well, so he will have to serve that at some point. So, oh, Finley's only one warning away as well from the long lap. Kalen with his first track limits of the race. The only rider not to receive a track limits warning yet is Tom. So Tom Kelly riding the Simoncelli Squadra Corsa bike. Haven't received one yet. Oh, sorry, my mistake. HP on the Leopard bike as well. So the man trying to fend off Kaelan has not received a track limits warning yet. As Rossi has completed his long lap now. So Rossi has completed his long lap and has dropped into the hands of Harrison. So can Harrison take advantage of his time gain on Rossi? Battling with the Liqui Moly bike just like his teammate was. HP has now passed Kaelan again, so these two are battling. As Jack just goes down, I think, at the chicane. Oh, Finley's now picked up a long lap, so as I said, Kaelan just sliding up the inside into the final. Oh, it's Harrison. HP will hold it up the inside, but he will have a very bad run into the start finish. Unless he can keep the corner speed up, which it looks like he can. Nicely done by HP into turn 1. They have got nearly 4 seconds on Henry, so if Henry makes a mistake, he will fall right into the path of these two. So as we jump on board with HP. He's in the slipstream of Kaelan, pulls to his left down into the braking zone. Will he slide up the inside? Yes, he will. Will we see Kaelan reappear on the inside at some point? No, as HP just holds the inside line. Kaelan now, HP seems to be very wide. Kaelan just taking advantage of it as they are now side by side. Kaelan just up the inside. Oh, as HP nearly just touches the back of Kaelan. A very good battle on our hands here. Who's gone down? Rossi. So Rossi and Harrison have made contact somewhere, I think, and Rossi has come out worse. So Rossi has unfortunately gone on. HP diving up the inside of Kaelan into turn 8. Lovely move there. But Kaelan will have the better line down into the right-hander down the bottom of the hill. So we switch back to Henry now, just coming into that right-hander I was talking about. He has a comfortable 4.2 second lead, I think it is, I want to say. HP and Kaelan still chopping and changing positions. Harrison Day also has 4 track limits warning, so one more and he will receive a long lap penalty. Oh, Rossi and Tom, I think, have made contact somewhere, have they? Nope, as Jack goes down again. Oh, Rossi's just gone down. So Rossi's just gone down again. Jack will now try and attack him, but Jack and Rossi got to be careful, and Harrison, because any one more warning they will receive a long lap penalty. So back to the front with Kaelan and HP still battling for second place. Down to turn 1, HP is looking up the inside. Yes, sits Kaelan up. Lovely move, lovely late overtake, aggressive from the Honda rider. Kaelan will have the better drive being on the KTM, as HP just uses his corner speed advantage, but as you see the KTM just flying past. And Finley has, he already had a long lap, my apologies. HP just sideways down into turn 3. Kaelan very close to the back of HP again. HP just running a bit wide. They will allow Kaelan just to slide up the inside. As he sits HP up. What a battle. This is one of the best battles we've had on KRPRC so far, counting last season, as Finley just completes his long lap in the background. Definitely this is the best battle we've had since last season and this season, including the KTM Cup as well. So these two going at it, just showing how much they won this P2 at Brno. It's HP just on the curb, very, very close to the grass. So taking a lot of risk is HP. Just trying to get the exit speed to dive up the inside. He is looking, but can't let the brake off enough. Is he just sliding up the inside of Kaelan? We'll get the exit now at Horsepower Hill, as Jack on the KTM at the back picks up a long lap penalty. He will have to serve it within 3 laps, or he does receive a 3-second penalty automatically. HP, Jack just gone down as just as we're talking about his long lap. So HP does regain P2. Oh, they're side by side coming into turn 1. This is close. On the brakes, Kalen will take HP on the inside. Oh, Rossi goes down again out of P7. But Henry Mack has got an enormous lead over these two battling. 7.7 seconds, and none of these have made mistakes or crashed. So Henry has made 7 seconds just by these two battling. So still time for mistake off of Henry though. So down into turn 5. Kalen is at the inside once again, but HP will have the... No, Kalen just sweeps across his nose. So Kalen will hold on to P2 for now. HP just on the curb using all the tracks. Seem to have had a bit of a better line than Kalen. Will have a better run down into turn 10. So can he creep up the inside like he has been doing for the past 6 laps? Kalen now just trying to shake HP out with slipstream. HP does pull to his inside. Will go up the inside. Can he hold the line? No, Kalen straight back underneath him. But HP will have the inside line. No, he won't. Thinks better of it. Very sensible. As oh, Kalen just had a moment on the front and they've made contact. So Kalen's just lost the front ever so slightly into the chicane and sits up just to save it. What a save. As HP just touches the back of him and Kalen had to lift off. So that's cost Kalen a little bit of time, but I don't think that'll trouble him too much as he can... Oh, is he? Just lost a bit more time. No. So yeah, Kalen has lost a bit of time. As you can see, Finley ever so slightly closing in, but I don't think he can do... Well, I don't think he can gain that time in 2 laps unless these two have a bit of a coming together again like they've just have. So HP is wide. Kalen looking up the inside. Oh, Kalen picking up another track limits warning. So there's 2 on his box that he's picked up throughout this race. So is Henry. So Harrison Day in a bit of a lonely 5th place at the moment. So it looks like he got a bit of time to Finley in front and Tom behind. With Tom behind, having Rossi quite far behind him as well. So is Jack. So as we switch back to HP and Kalen. HP has passed... Well, Kalen's caught back up to it and Harrison Day picks up a long lap penalty now. Oh, HP just really, really close to the grass on the inside, using all the track he can get. So, who's gone down? Harrison. So Harrison's gone down. I think that was doing his long lap. He has completed his long lap though, but unfortunately has crashed at doing so. So Finley is very, well, I wouldn't say very close, but he is close to the back of these two. So I think he will be close enough maybe to have a go on the last lap if these two keep at it like they are. But yeah. As Kalen now pulls to the right hand side, round HP's inside, outside, sorry. Oh, as HP just tried to fend him off on the inside, but Kalen will have the run to the start finish. Will he cut his nose off? No. Kalen just had to lift off ever so slightly just to avoid hitting the back of HP. Down to turn 1. HP pulls alongside once again up the inside. So as we now start the final lap, Henry Mack picking up another warning. So he has to be careful, but he does have a comfortable 10-second lead or 11-second lead, I want to say, to these two behind him. Down to turn 3, HP's up the inside once again. Kalen just sliding back up the inside. Will he cut his nose off? No, he runs a little bit wide. So, oh, just HP just sitting Kalen up on the exit. trying to keep calm here with these two going at it for 8 laps straight. So these it's definitely going to come right down to the wire for these two across the finish line. So these two have just got to try and use their head now, because Finley is closing in behind them. Well, he's closed in a little bit more than what he has the past couple of laps. Who's gone down? Tom. So Tom's just gone down from P6. So back to the front again. Oh, Rossi just goes down as well. So Kalen just trying to pass. Oh, HP just holds him off. So HP has run a little bit deep. Kalen's not close enough to get the inside line. HP just defending as much as he can from Kalen to try and stop Kalen from making a pass. Up into the final corners we come. Henry is now into the final corners. Kalen, can he pass HP? He's on his outside, but HP will have the inside line. Henry Mack does come across the line to take the win here at Brno. But can Kalen get the switch back onto the last corner? Yes, he can. He's up the inside. Kalen will have the inside line coming across the line, and he will take P2. HP not close enough. So these two battling all the way down to the wire. Brilliant race from them two. Awesome clean racing. As Finley does come across the line in P4. Looks like Harrison Day is going to finish in P5 to round out the top 5. So as he just comes around the final corner now. Across the line, he will finish in P5 with Rossi in P6 with a long lap penalty, but it is got a bit of a big enough gap to Jack. So as we see the final results, Henry Mack picking up a win here at Brno, also taking the fastest lap, which I think is faster than the qualifying lap. So some hell of a lap there by Henry, with Kalen finishing in P2 after an amazing battle with HP, battling the whole way, finished only a 10th apart, look, exactly a 10th apart. So brilliant race all the way down to the wire. Finley in P4, Harrison in P5, Rossi in P6, Tom P7 and Jack in P8. So as we now move to the interviews, we will try and get the boys in a party for an interview. Just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so as we just wait for the boys to join the party for an interview, so they have all joined. So first of all, we'll start with HP.
Can I just quickly say something before you start, Marks?
Yeah, I know.
HP with his
I know. HP. Hi, mate. If you just quickly check if your voice is on allow to be shared at all times, that would be appreciated, so the stream can hear. If you go to the party, yeah, and then allow to voice to be shared. Share your voice.
Right, that's
right. So after an amazing battle with Kalen pretty much the whole way, just chopping and changing throughout the whole race, just going up each other's inside and just kind of trying to hold each other off, but unfortunately by doing that you let Henry get away a bit. But yeah, really good race from you to finish in P3 after such a hard battle. So how would you describe your race?
Well, yeah, when I saw Henry got away on the first lap and then Kalen come alongside me, I knew I had to just like battle with him, try and hold him up, get in the slipstream and overtake him to hold him up as well so he didn't get away. But I think I done well for most of the race with holding up Kalen, but if we wasn't battling, then maybe I could have got a toe off him, but obviously to stay on the podium was good, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a really good race to watch with you two battling so close, so well done on P3 and we look forward to see you in Portimao.
Yeah, cheers.
So as we now move on to the second place finisher, Kalen.
Hello.
So you had like I said to HP, you had a really good battle the whole race pretty much. did have quite a bad launch off the line, if I'm honest. Fell back down to last place at the end of lap 1, but picked your way through, got back up to P2, and had a good battle and finished P2. So
Yeah, definitely. I just struggled coming off the line, to be honest. I had a really bad start, like you were saying. But when Henry got away and I was at the back, I just didn't know what to do, so I just had to fight myself all the way to the front, and I had that battle with HP, so it was a bit difficult, but I just had to hold my pace at the end and have the cut back on the last corner and just managed to get P2, but yeah.
yeah. But well done on your P2 after winning last week's race, so you've got a 100% podium record at the moment. Obviously, I don't think you're here for Portimao, so we will see you at round 4 in Austria for Red Bull Ring.
Yeah, I'll see you in round 4.
Cheers, man. So, we now move on to your round 2 winner, Henry Mack. Obviously, just phenomenal in qualifying. Took pole position by, I want to say, 6/10. Also had the fastest lap in the race, matching his qualifying time. Won by 12 seconds or 13 seconds, I want to say, but just in a race of his own at the minute. Just kind of took off and won the race. So Henry, how did you feel that race?
Yeah, it was one of my best races I've ever had in this league.
Yeah.
Qualifying was really, and it was even better in the race because I was progressing every lap and got down to my qualifying time, which is really rare to do in a race. But I did really feel good this round, and I felt I would do well before.
Yeah, you set a really good lap in the race, which I don't think anyone else was under the 2-minute 2 mark. 2-minute 1 mark, I want to say Kayla might have been. But yeah, overall, good race. I think you and Kayla might be now tying on championship points, or very close anyway. But well done on today's win, and we look forward to see you at Portimao.
Yeah, thank you. See you at Portimao.
Cheers. So everyone, that is the end of the Moto 3 class round 2 at KRPRC at the Brno circuit. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy this race, and we will see you at round 3 in Portimao.